guys, it's Erin. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to go over some budget stuff. And I thought that I would start with my budget notebook setup. So I know it's been a while, but I am going to get back into the full swing of things with all the numbers and the crunching and all that kinds of stuff. So I have 3 pieces here because each one of these is going to play a part in today's video. I have my iced tea here, so I'm pretty excited and caffeinated. So let me get started. All right, so first things first. This budget planner, I'm going to open up, see if I can get the company name here for you, is by Clever Fox. And I have this linked in the description amongst other things that I talk about in all of my videos. So in case you're interested and you're looking for something, you can almost 100% find it in the description. So this is the Clever Fox budget planner. This was sent to me to review. I love this planner. I truly do. I think that it is very functional and user-friendly. So I'm just going to show you a random month so you have an idea of what's involved. I'm not going to go too much into this because I have some other stuff that I want to go over. But this is where the monthly budget starts. So you can see that you have goals, checklists, income, savings, and a whole calendar here that you can fill in. This is not pre-dated, so you can jump in and start this whenever you want during the year. Then you have a monthly budget form here where you have all of your items that you would typically be paying, a typical household budget might be responsible for. Of course, there's some extra lines and things if you want to add some things that aren't included, or you can cross things out, tweak it however you need to make it work for you. And then you have a couple pages of expense tracker. So lots of ways to keep track of the money that's going out. And then at the end of the month, you can come back and you can review your budget. How did things work for you? What do you need to change maybe? And then you have some dot grid paper here that you can make notes on or make a little chart. And then you start again the next month. Lots of things that I love about this. However, I wanted to simplify it just a bit for myself. So if you guys have been watching me for a while, I like making my own printables. And anytime I make a printable, I always add it to my Etsy too, in case anybody is interested in using it also. So I have this planner here that I got at, oh, it's dirty. I sharpened a lip liner, which was gross. All right, so I have this happy planner here, and I think I got this one at Yes, I got it at Joann's, and this is obviously part of the Wrong collection. So if you guys are interested, Hobby Lobby also has a Wrong collection that's out now. I picked up just a couple pieces, including like the Happy Nietzsche size, the skinny size planner that they have come out with, which I absolutely adore. But this is one of the 18-month planners, or it was. And what I went ahead and did is take out 2020 from here so I could make room for all of my pages. So I just made this a little hybrid and made it work for me. But what I decided to do since then is make an entire notebook just for budget. I don't want this to be mixed up with my planner stuff because sometimes I don't like to use the planner. Sometimes I use something different. I go back and forth all the time, and sometimes I don't need all my budget stuff with me. So I just wanted to kind of segment things so they work out a little bit better for myself. And I have made several printables. So the first one I'm going to share with you, let's zoom in a bit, is a monthly income report. So this is something that tracks, I simplified this is, I guess, the best way of putting it. This is something that tracks the month and the year, and then the number of paydays that month. And the reason why I have 5 weeks here is because for people who get paid every single week, or people who get paid every other week, sometimes you have that 3rd Friday. I think that happens twice a year. Or you have that 5th Friday if you're somebody who gets paid every week. And the same goes maybe if you get paid every Monday or every Tuesday. So I added that in here, and that's something that the Clever Fox planner was lacking, was that 5th week. And I needed that because typically my husband gets paid every Friday and I get paid every other Friday. So I would always have to, not always, like I said, it doesn't happen that often, but I would have to add that into that layout. And so I wanted to build this in because this is what works for me. So down here, I also have some space for additional income sources and then the amounts that go with those. So maybe you do Etsy, or maybe you do YouTube, or maybe you have a second part-time job, or whatever the case may be. So you can track that down here, and then you can put the amounts, and then you can put your total for that. So here is where I call this basically a receipt, quote unquote, and I have a place for your total income. So all your paydays plus any additional income sources, then your total expenses for the month. So I don't have these as like line items or itemized because you can do that somewhere else. I just wanted to make this very simple and clear. And then what you're going to have left over after you pay all of your bills, you know, typical expenses, whether they're fixed or variable expenses, whatever the case may be. So this is on my Etsy also, in case you are interested. I have this for sale as something that is downloadable, and I always provide a Word document because in case you want to make your own changes, it's very easy to do that rather than giving you a PDF. Or you can buy these from me in a set of 12, and I hole punch them for the Happy Planner for you. So these are sized for the Happy Planner Classic, just in case you're wondering. All right, so you guys have seen me do the budget with me pages tons of times, and lots of videos on this, you know, that you can go back till the beginning of this year. And so what I have here is a whole page one, a whole side one that's budget with me. And I also have these on my Etsy. Some of you have purchased these, so you'll have to let me know what you think about them. But here I have if it's a single payday or a joint payday, because a joint payday is when we both get paid, because my husband and I both work, what the amount is and what we have coming out, and then our variable expenses. But on the flip side, which is really nice, you have somewhere to track your cash envelopes and sinking funds. Now, this is going back to January of 19, and I wasn't doing any sinking funds or cash envelopes during this time because I was working really diligently on paying off some debt. But you do have the flip side, which I have used since. I am in the process, I think, of writing these out all over again. Here's one example where I was writing everything down, and then of course, you know, you get into the next week. So basically that's how these work, which I really, really like. Now, a new feature to my channel, and I've only had one video where I went ahead and reported on it, was my online income report. Now, some of you guys really enjoyed that because a lot of you who are watching have your own Etsy shops, or you are an Amazon partner affiliate, or you have a YouTube channel, or maybe you do Poshmark or eBay. So this is where this printable would come in handy for you. So basically, I have the month and the year up here, and what the website is that you're working from, and what the income was. So down here, I have also a place for the total, new sites this month, and the income from it, and then your goals for next month. So down here, my goals were, you know, that YouTube wasn't monetized until the end of this month, so I hope to see, you know, revenue next month, and also to start my Etsy shop. And then here I have another place where it's kind of like a receipt area, total online income, and I was proud to report I had $4.23 in May. But that's okay because I was new and I was starting everything ground up, and it's hard. It's, guys, if you're doing it, keep plugging away, because the longer you do it and the more consistent and diligent you are, it will definitely pay off. So best month year to date. So I'm not going to get into all that. This does not have a flip side to it. So I guess if you wanted to make your own notes or draw a chart or something, you could do that. But these are also on my Etsy. So what I wanted to do, let me grab a pair of scissors because I want to break into my new Happy Planner notebook, and I want to just capture my budget related printables in there. And that's where I'll be doing my monthly income reports. I'll be doing my weekly paychecks and things like that, and just keeping track of everything. So I wanted it all in one place that was super convenient. And I also thought it would be nice to use one of these Happy Planner notebooks because number one, it's the classic size. And number two, it has lots of notebook paper where I can write things down and track things and basically make notes. So this is the first divider, which is super cute. It says bright days ahead, which is perfect when you're budgeting. You want to be working toward your goals and a better situation, whether you're paying down debt or you're trying to earn more money. And then friends support friends, which I truly believe. If, you know, you have the capacity to watch someone's video and let the ads play, or if you have the capacity to shop somebody's Etsy if you're looking for something specific and they might have something you're looking for. I think that's a great message. Friends support friends. And then here, this is just a striped divider with some flowers. So this is what the cover looks like. This, again, is the Wrong Wrong collection, and this one came from Joann's as well. And it says, glitter is always an option, which I think is adorable. Happy vibes, happy life. So what I'm going to do is probably end up taking out some of this notebook paper. Oh, I didn't even see the flip side to this. On a bad day, there's always lipstick. This is adorable. Oh my gosh. Look at her tote bag and her outfit. It's so cute. This is very fall to me. So what I'm going to probably end up doing is taking out some of the notebook paper, just because the discs on these classic notebooks are the smaller discs. And so they don't afford tons of space for stuffing these. So let's take out some of this.
I'm looking outside my window. I try to see where my light goes. I just don't know how it slips out. There must be some kind of black hole in this house. Every person could be you though. A pretty guy with a halo. But who am I kidding, please now? I gotta realize that you probably falling down. So let's take my chances.
Alright guys, so this is my new budget notebook. I'm really excited about this because it's everything that works for me. So the first section is going to be my monthly income. And then the second section is going to start my budget with me. Now, the reason why I don't have this completely filled out is because I used to actually draw these grids every single week. And it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was really cumbersome, you know, to kind of make all these outlines and sections and blocks. So when I created this, I thought I want to go back and have everything look nice and neat. Is anybody else like that? I just wanted everything to look the same and uniform. So I need to go back to January 4th and I just did a couple weeks and go back and make sure that I plug in all the numbers for all the weeks since then. So the third section is where I am housing my online income report. And I really love this because those are the three things that I really need to track: my month, my weeks, and then the online. And the online will be monthly also. So I just wanted to share this with you because I feel like when I'm organized and when I have a system that works for me, I am super motivated to do well and to make sure that I am on track and paying attention to everything, and you know, that everything is just the way it should be. So it just makes me feel just really like on the ball. So, you know, you guys know what I mean. So that is my video for today. For this, I am going to do a separate video very soon where I take this monthly income sheet and I plug in the numbers. So I'll be sharing that with you as well. You guys know on my channel that since the very beginning, I'm super transparent and I do real numbers, real figures, and I share all that with you. And if you're watching my vlog, you know that I'm in a little bit of a different spot in my craft room because I recently cleaned this craft room and I feel really productive. So I'm excited to use this table because it's got nothing on it except exactly what I need. So thanks guys for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you did so. Please tune in to my Vlogtobers. I'm having so much fun doing those videos for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.